Hello, welcome back to the ministry. And today we're going over the next song. It's Freddie Jackson's Have You Ever Loved Somebody? Have you ever loved somebody? Have you ever loved? You keep running away. This can be a flip, can go both ways depending on who's the prodigal in this relationship. If they've been running from you, and some of y'all know, some of y'all, the Lord showing you in dreams that this man's been running away from you because they know that if they come to you, that there are things that they're going to have to let go of that they have not been ready to let go of. And the Lord has been keeping them away from you until they relinquished those things that they had not been willing to let go of before coming to you. I know you can't run forever. This is how we feel. We know they can't run forever. You think you're headed for a heartbreak again. Some of them, they've been through so many relationships, and some of them literally just came out of a relationship because God had to sever the counterfeit relationship. Call Me Ruby just did a beautiful video talking about, what is the name of that video? I don't even remember. She talked about how the Lord kind of pushed the door closed for that previous relationship and has been incubating them to deal with their hearts so that they were ready to come to you by showing them what the counterfeit had done and what the intent of what that assignment was in their life. But the fact that you have been standing in the gap, praying and standing for them to come out of the confusion and come into right alignment for what God needs for them in their life. And just as you did before, I can teach you how to love again. Now, this is ours. Some of us, we were hurt in previous relationships. And some of it is partially them. They also dealt with that too. Because they were hurt in previous relationship, we have to teach each other how to love again. That's going to be sufficient for our relationship. Nobody else's. Our relationship with them and them with us. If you just trust in me, I can show you things you've never seen. You don't know how. Some of your people are in affluent or influential careers, and because of that, you're going to have access to things that you've never had access to before. You're going to see, experience things, stuff that you've never seen before, never had access to. It's only been a dream for you, and that's what you're going to get in these relationships. But you're going to have a security level there that it's the bottom ain't going to fall out, and they're trying to tell you the bottom's not going to fall out of this. I got you. We good. Because God situated it that way. So the next, have you ever loved somebody? Can you learn to love somebody? For us, we have to learn to love them the way they need it, and they have to learn to love us, but they are going to be able to because God has already shown them that you got to love them in a specific way because of the certain traumas we've gone through. What else? When somebody loves you, and it repeats that stanza, you built a fortress around yourself. Now, this may be us. We as women, especially those of us that weren't looking for no relationship, God kind of pushed us in the direction of, in order for you to do what I need you to do as a child of God for me, I'm going to need you to get married to this person. And when he said that, he was like, we were kind of like, I kind of done built a fortress around my heart because that last one nearly took me out. And for some of them, they tried to build a fortress, but God's like, I need to strip you now, because if I strip you now, you will not cause yourself to build a fortress when this next person comes in. I know you used to doing the rebound chick and all that kind of stuff. No, bruh, not this time. This person is going to be your real chick, but you can't rebound chick them, okay? So because of that, I'm gonna need you to pull that wall down, and no. Your emotions, they hid within. Some of these people have been hiding their emotions, or within previous relationships, they did not let themselves get emotionally attached. It was like hit it and quit it. Or if it wasn't a hit it and quit it, it was I only come to you for this. That's it. Don't think there's anything else here. And they had agreements to that degree, because that's all they wanted. You got your heart securely locked away, and you won't let nobody in. That's the case for them. They securely locked their heart away, and they will not allow anyone in after that. No. And you won't let nobody in. But I can teach you how to love again. We are going to be the ones to teach them how to love again, because we're going to show them that they don't have to put up walls, or that we're not going to trigger them or play them, because we know what it's like to have been in narcissistic relationships. And we're like, I'm not going to do that to you because I didn't like that done to me. I've been through that. Why would I do that to you? Some of us, it just pisses us off to think somebody did that to somebody like that, because we know what we've been through, and we know that if they've been through it several times over, it's like, why would you ever think I would do that to you? That in itself pisses us off. Can you learn to love somebody when somebody loves you? Have you ever known that feeling? Oh, that special feeling when somebody loves you. Not somebody physically, sexually was giving you what your body desired. What love felt like. Because love isn't a physical thing. Yes, it can be expressed physically, but when you feel love for a person, love for actions, love for all of these things. And somebody did a video recently. I don't remember who it was. Was it Dana Ray? It might have been Call Me Ruby. And it was talking about how Valentine's Day is a day, but it's not the only expression of love externally through candies and all of this type of stuff. Love can be expressed 24/7, 365. I always remember this line that was said in the show that I used to watch when I was a kid. And the woman was talking about her husband when he was alive. He said, I don't worry about Valentine's Day because I express love for you 365 days out of the year. It may not look like gifts and candies. It may not look like what Valentine's Day looks like, but the love is there. The expression is there. It's not in the things that are bought. It's not in the physical action, in the essence of sleeping with the person. Love is expressed through multitude of things. Those moments of quality time that you spend sitting with each other, the conversations that you have respectfully with one another, the dinners that you have together, or the fact that the person remembers the little things. That's love. It's not candies this day. Maybe for you, it's the fact that your husband remembered that your lotion was out in the bathroom, and you were sitting there thinking to yourself, I need to go buy another bag of this lotion. Here comes your husband walking in the door, and he's got the lotion. Those little teeny things, or the fact that he knows that you like to cook on a specific day of the week, and he calls you up ahead of time before you start cooking. He knows you start cooking around about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and he's like, don't cook. I made a reservation. We're going to dinner tonight. So, and we're going to your favorite, if you're vegan, and maybe they might not be, they're like, we're going to your favorite vegan restaurant. Tonight we're going to order a vegan pizza instead of what have you. And he respects the fact that you're vegan. I just happen to be vegan. So, or the vice versa scenario. You know they eat meat. So you specifically cook a meat dish in a way that they've never had it before. And it's their favorite type of meat. And it's like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Or if you're vegan and you know how to make the same thing in vegan meat and see if they can tell the difference. So, in comparison of the two. But either way, the little things that you do that represent love. When you think that it's safe, girl, just take a look around. I will be there behind you. There's nothing to fear. No, because I can never hurt you. They don't want to hurt you, nor do you want to hurt them. I can teach you how to love again, if you just trust in me. I can show you things you've never seen. Things that you don't know how. Have you ever loved somebody the way somebody loves you? And the stanza repeats. So that's that song. These men, they're going to love you in a way that's very acute to you, and you're going to learn to love them in a way that's acute to them, that they're going to know, yeah, this is what you need, and this is what they need. And it's your love for each other is going to be specific, that they're not going to be searching for that from nobody else, because God's in the middle of that. And because God's in the middle of that, they're not going to get that from nobody else, because God's not going to speak in or touch or want to deliver or do anything because of he put you two together. He did not ordain anything else. This is why other relationships did not work. But it's going to work for y'all. It's going to be God's perfection. It's not going to be perfect. It's going to be right for what you two are for. So that's the song. And we'll be back for the next one.